Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Ripped on the ground to second, gets it to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
One down, base is empty. Good take by Torres.
2 balls, no strike.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Muncy digs in. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Up the middle. Jump throw. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Outside, and that's ball 1. Way outside, straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position. Muncy at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Not close with that one. 3-1. And a foul ball.
Come on, I can't get that out.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0. 2 outs, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Todd Helton. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And that one in the air center field. Montgomery makes the play. And bottom of the first, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Braden Montgomery. And that's outside, ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Swing and a foul out of play. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Outside low. Yeah, the count 1-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. On the ground, 2 ball. Throws to second for 1. How about that double play? So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman.
See ya.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 1-1. Here's the catcher to hit, Ted Simmons.
You have to wait.
And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Cut on and lifted in the air. Brings it in, and that ends the inning. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo. Back here at PNC Park, leading off Jordan Lawler. That one in triple digits.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Corrals it. One down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Finds his way through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Max Clark in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get.
He's there. He's got it. Two down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Dalton rushing. Ball one, no strikes.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Throw there.
Easy, safe.
And there's a ball.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls. So that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Oh, great grab on the dive. Takes it himself, and he got him. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And this place is rocking. It's 2-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Wood hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Foul ball there. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. One out, base is empty. And takes low for ball one.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
The changeup missing. And the count is even, 2-2. Grounds one to short. Lawler tosses across the first, and that takes care of Alonso. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Brian Reynolds. That's in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys.
Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul. 2 outs, base is empty. That one outside. Now 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Wood makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started, and Kyle Schwarber will come on. Skeens back to work. measure 6 feet even, hitting leadoff in today's game. And though usually in left field, today he's a designated hitter. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
2 strikes.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Montgomery ranging back towards the wall. Banks off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the...
Oh, now this ball gets down.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Schwarber at second. Torres on at first with nobody out. Double steal. Pitch misses in. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. Tags the runner for 1. And they turn the double play. Base hit into right center. Zoe gets on base and keeps it going. Now it's the right fielder, Jorge Soler. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now Todd Helton. That one missed. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Reynolds should have this one. Squeezes it.
Hello?
And that's the 3rd out.
Just playing the game. Okay.
Oh, no school today. That's right.
Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the second baseman, number 94.
Nah, yeah, I'm taking her when I go get my haircut, dropping off at her grandma's.
So what cookies have they been packing
Swing
wrong
and
for
a
him,
high fly
Palmdale?
ball down the right field line.
Yeah, it was short 20 last night.
So
And then they'll put it on
throws
hold,
down.
you know, and then they got a QA, so it makes Jose
Ray
like have to be there
Montgomery
later.
will hit next. 1 for 1. He
This
led
is like
off
the
the
3rd
bottom
time
of the
it's
first
happened.
with a single. Right
But
side.
it's short. Man, why can't people just double check and count
Slings to
themselves?
first in time. 2 down, base is empty. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Okay, I'm not making the, well, can't make the,
Swing and a ball lifted to
Trader
center
Joe's had a
field.
problem
Clark.
with their POs
And that
this
is
morning,
that.
so I don't have Lacey or Texas. So she said, hi, Bonnie, we are currently experiencing systematic issues with transmitting cross-dock POs and are
And
working
welcome
to
back to the
resolve. We do
ballpark.
not have
Start of the
visibility
4th,
to
now
your
it's the
Irving or
shortstop,
Lacey orders
Jordan
at this
Lawler.
time. So we suggest duplicating the order from the same day last week. So I don't have
pitch a
PO
little bit
numbers
low,
or anything. I just
ball
gave
one.
them the number, how many bags to make for Texas and Lacey. So when you come in, you're gonna have to
Swing
make a
and a
PO
miss.
for them.
And the
See if
count
they, by that time
1-1.
they sent, a PO number.
The 1-1 is
If
fouled
not,
off.
then we'll just leave the PO number blank, and I'll just tell you what he made, the number of bags he made. We'll just make it at that point, I guess.
Okay.
In case she does send a PO.
On the ground, out to short. Lindor.
Alright.
And 1 gone in the 4th.
Not
As
yet,
they get the
mama.
leadoff man.
Alright.
James Wood getting ready to hit. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 1 down, base is empty. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw, he's in there.
All over that one right there. I love the hustle out of the box, man. He drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
Clark stands in now, looks at that one inside. That's inside.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering, with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. On the move, racing back. Off the base of the wall.
Well, I'm on.
And from third is the tying run. Round second, digging for third. But he throws on the brakes.
What?
Gets back to second.
No,
That's
it's
two
too early.
consecutive extra base hits for this team. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Out to center. Montgomery puts it away. Runner tags at second. Clark headed for the plate. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Safe at the plate, and the misplay comes back to bite them. It's 3-2. He dives, but he can't make the catch. The throw is still in time. He keeps ready to go. Bottom four. Here's Kyle Tucker. In the air, left field, down the line. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
That's off the inside corner. Now 2-0. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Caught just shy of the wall. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Strike one. Late with the swing there.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Drops into the glove. 2 down. And now the DH, Ken Griffey Jr. Right side. Soler gets under it. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here is Gleyber Torres. This one smoked, could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wastes no
Jay,
time
what did I
there.
say?
Challenges him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here comes Max Muncy. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
0-1.
One thing with Max Muncy, it'll be interesting to swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it bangs off the top of the wall. And he boots it. The run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Alonso makes the play, and there's one down. So up next, Todd Helton. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. And that's outside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
And another ball. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And it drops in. The run comes in from second, and they're up by 3. Relay to third. Not in time. He's safe. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Now the left fielder, James Wood.
Ball 1, no strike.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner stays put at third. Lawler on third with 2 out. That's a little bit low.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
I got 3 and 0.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He circles the bases, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-2. To third, slides, but he can't come up with it.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
Okay.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That ball's carrying. He's got it, and that'll do it. Back here at PNC Park, and here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down anytime.
2 strikes.
Lined in the left center, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Ryan Reynolds here. Fly to left his first time. And that one fouled off. On the ground, right side. They get one. Goes to second. Safe there.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder.
Swing and a liner. Base hit out into right center field. Alonso is way told. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 7-3. Here's the center fielder, Brayton Montgomery. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's 2 away. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 outs. High fly ball to center field. Clark makes his way towards it. Makes the catch.
Oh, you said they're not spicy.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6.
How do you have to wait?
Now it's the... He swings and fouls one off. Wagner, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Reynolds trying to get there. And there's one away. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. That to right. Tucker on the move. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Max Muncy. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. And that one is out of here. Next to hit, Jorge Soler. In the air, left side. Reynolds makes the catch. Back here in Pittsburgh, well, we go bottom 6. Now it's going to be Kyle Tucker.
Oh.
One hit to right. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. 0 for 2 in this one. And it's fouled away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Wood makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Ellie De La Cruz. First pitch, and he just misses.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 8-4. Lifted in the air, out to left.
Okay.
He makes the grab, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Todd Helton. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off left side. And he grounds one to the right side. Toss to Alonso. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. And here is Jordan Lawler. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. Gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 9-4. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, as they still don't have it. And he's into third. Have a game. That's his 4th hit. And now Max Clark. Ripped on a line. Nabs it. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 10-4. Here's the catcher, Dalton rushing. Swing and a pop-up. Brings it in. And that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And that one is inside. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Got it. And good work there. We're at the top of the 8th. And that's fouled off. That one fouled off. Foul ball still 0-2. Got him swinging. Here's Gleyber Torres. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a chopper out to short. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Here's Muncy to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Just missed. Fall off foul. Cut on and miss. Struck him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Braden Montgomery. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that's a base hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
On the ground to second, might be two. Torres fires over to first. One gone to the bottom of the eighth. And
Huh?
now the right fielder,
Hold on,
Kyle
Mama.
Tucker. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Torres snags it, 2 away. Ted Simmons now at the plate. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Brings it in, and the inning is over. Back here at PNC Park, we go to the ninth, and here is Jorge Soler. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Throws to second, safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. And here's the first baseman, Todd Helton. Swing and a miss. Soler stands at second with no outs. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Hit hard, base hit. And that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners. So they're at the corners now. Stepping in, Jordan Long. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out and get the jog around the bases.
Williams. He's kind of a prototypical. Ground ball could be two. Lindor, that's one. Return throw to first, double play. And the run scores from third. Swinging a foul straight back.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you. And it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Wood tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Next pitch is outside.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard.
Oh, and a great stop. And he'll be safe at first.
I mean, come on. Have a game. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle.
Runner on the go. In the air out to center. And a base hit. Here comes Wood around third. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And they put the tag on him for the out. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. And that is out of play. Hader, a 6'3" lefty. He features a two-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And that's down and away.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And next is the designated hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Up the middle. Slings to first, 2 up, 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Hader is just 1 strike away. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
He was all over that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Alonso around third. He'll score easily.
Well done, drives in the run. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. And that is the ball game. 11.
Yummy, yummy.
You got some?
My out.
Good job.
Daddy, I closed and tied my out.
Good job, Mama.
Ready to go? Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Braden Montgomery. And there's a foul ball.
No, don't let him out, Mama.
And 1 and 2.
Okay, we'll let him out in a little bit.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And it's caught for the out. And now it's Frankie Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Judge puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Kyle Tucker. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And that one fouled off. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Hoog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game.
And he's got it in right field for the 3rd out, so that'll do it.
Yeah.
Driver.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. And that one hammered. And it slices foul, but it had the distance. Late that time, and it's strike two. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Here's Alex Bregman. And that's downstairs and outside.
Counts 1-0.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Check swing, called strike. One out, base is empty. Base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the
Goes to second for one. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double. Back here at Coors Field, top of the second, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Ted Simmons. Messina back to work. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Ellie. No matter what he does on the field, it feels exciting.
Ellie De La Show, partner, an electric player. No wonder they put him on the cover.
Marte. There's one. Over to first, safe.
He's good.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. Little chopper rolls foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. No score here in the second. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And the runner stays where he is. Here's Pete Alonso. Bregman handles. Fires across the diamond. That's out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. It's Aaron Judge now. Max Scherzer back to work. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike one.
One's the count.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Now, Jason Varitek. And there's a strike. Ball one there. And a foul ball. Varitek checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Breaking ball misses down and away. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Travis Bazzana digs in now. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
0-1.
And that one inside, and it hit him. And now the first baseman, Mark McGuire. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Save. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Ryan Reynolds here. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's one down. Here's the second baseman. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Top of the third, no score. On a line, base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away. Now here is Braden Montgomery. In the dirt, blocked. In the dirt. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. There's one to McGuire in time. That's an inning-ending double play. As we go to the last of the third, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Max Scherzer goes to work. Marte starting up the middle at second in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Lifted in the air, right field. Tucker should have it. Makes the catch for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Just missed.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay in there safely.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse.
High ground ball for a base stop. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat. And
there goes the runner. Lindor. And they get Bregman for the out. Now it's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. It's 0-1. And ball 1. Wood on at second with 2 down. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land Judge up to the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That clips the corner.
0-1.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
That one just misses. 1-2 the count. Battling here as he fouls it away.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And he takes called strike 3 and a great changeup from Scherzer. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
No, Mama, take it off.
Swings through it, and that's a
Mama,
strikeout.
just take it off. What did I say? Mommy said no.
Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1. And that skips in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4.
Yes, okay, fine.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Wood, long run into the gap. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ted Simmons. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's in the dirt. 2 outs, base is empty.
1, no strikes.
Wood makes a move towards the gap. Makes the catch. Inning over. Back here in Denver, and now it's going to be Jason Varitek. First pitch just misses. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Everything came together for him. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Montgomery makes the grab, 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
McGuire stands in now and watches strike 1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And now 1 and 2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a slow roller. De La Cruz whips it across. Play is made, 2 out. Here's Ketel Marte. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
0-1 there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In there at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one way inside.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Struck him out looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Messina back to work. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Varitek down to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. So now here's the DH, Ken Griffey Jr. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Zips it across, and he's out. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. And a swing and a miss there.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And Brian Reynolds with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 outs. Drops into the glove, and that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, number 94. This one in the air, center field. One down. So the lineup flips over. James Wood, the next to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offer. And that one is inside ball 1.
Look at mine. Wow, that's so nice.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Montgomery under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Alex Bregman. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. And a rope into center field, base hit. And that means Corey Seager will have a chance to hit. Here comes Corey Seager. He's already homered here in this one. And that one misses up and in. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for the team.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Can you show me how it works? Okay.
Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, number 94.
Excellent. Yeah, you got an A.
Just missed.
Students, that's it for today.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
That's hard hit on the line. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And now the center fielder, Braden Montgomery, 0 for 2 in this one. In the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. That one the other way. And base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. So digging in, Kyle Tucker. Tucker, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Comes up empty.
Pretty frugal guy.
But he's back in time. Foul ball still 0-2. Lindor off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Aaron Judge. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. You won.
The girls' school has such a cool place. I can have it too.
Out to short, Lindor.
Okay, that's fine.
Judge out on the play. Jason Varitek getting ready to hit. And that misses. 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. This one in the air. Simmons. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So up next, Travis Bazzana. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And now the first baseman, Mark McGuire. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw, save. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. High fly ball, right field. Tucker on the move. Squeezes it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. Fouled off left side.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Wood coming on. Corrals it. And there's 1 down. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Now 1 miss.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. Now a long throw to first.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
1 gone, runner at first. Now it's the DH, Ken Griffey Jr. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double. Back here in Denver, Ketel Marte up to the plate. Griffin Jacks on a pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Missed inside with the curve.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Strike him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. Now it's the shortstop. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Next pitch is outside. Just off the inside edge. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Line drive, caught.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit, coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
What if they're looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle? I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Marte throws to first in time. First out in the top of the 8th. So digging in, Ryan Reynolds. And that one's gone. He shoots one out to right. And they're on the board. It's 4-1. So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the second baseman. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed.
Here's Marte for one. Boots it, roll bounces, and he can't pick it. They get just 1. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
And that is that. Back here at Coors Field, on to the bottom of the 8th, and now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Jacks back to work.
Ball.
Outside low, ball 1. Judge rips that one, makes the grab, 1 away. And now, Jason Varitek. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a van down by the river. In To the second deck it goes. It's 5-1. So 2 down. Mark McGuire will hit next. That's inside. And that's ball 1. Inside, just missed. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that ends the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. And it's fouled away. Here comes a pitch. And that is downstairs. And it's a ball and a strike. That one fouled off. And a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single. And now here is Ted Simmons. That one down the line. Slings to second. Return throw to first, and that's 2. So they're down to their final out. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. Foul ball there. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Next is the designated hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. Pop foul out of play off to the right. One strike away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Now a relay to third.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just
ground ball, and this should do it. And that is the ball game. 5-1.